All right, Year 9, it's now time for some outdoor time. Now, I have my mask, so I've taken it off so I can talk to you. I have Lachlan out here helping me out again. Now, the number one thing that we need to be aware of is safety. Okay, first things first, personal safety. Do you have the right equipment on? So, for instance, it's a sunny day, so I've got a hat, and we've also got water bottle. I've also got sunscreen on. Second thing, is the area safe? So the area that we are doing it on is just here. So I've done a visual inspection. Yes, there is a few little undulations in it, but as long as I can keep myself safe there, as long as I can keep my footing, it is a safe environment. There is a creek just here I need to be aware of that I'm not going anywhere close to. Plus also there is a pathway just up near me. I'm not going to go anywhere near that. So by doing all of that, and by ensuring that the area is safe, I am now happy to be able to participate here. The first one that Lachlan and I are going to do is the agility test. The agility test is done over 10 metres, and how I've marked that out is as follows. So how I've set this course up is I've got Lachlan here on the first marker here, and it's going to go out to the green markers that you can see just out there. So I've got Lachlan here and 10 metres. So Lockie, just show everyone how far 10 metres is. Off you go, just up to the 10 metre mark. All right, okay. Year 9, what we're going to do, Year 9, is we're going to start this one, Lachlan and I. We're going to start with our heads down, like it's in the PDF document, and we're going to jump up, we're going to run 2 to 10 metres, we're going to touch it with our hand. We're going to run back and we're going to touch this one with our hand. We're then going to run back to the 10 metres again, and then we're going to finish over this line. So it's from here, up, back, up again, and then run through for the finish. So you must start in the prone position. That's lying down on your stomach. Then you jump up, run down the 10 metres, touch the line, run back, touch the line, run up, touch the line, and run back. That's the agility test. Let's see how long we can do it in. I have my trusty phone in my pocket here. I have the stopwatch on this, ready to go. Let's see if we can do this. Lachlan and I are going to do it, and we'll get a time on it. Then I'll film Lachlan and show you in fast motion what I expect you to do. Okay, Lachlan and I have just done it, and according to the time, we got 10:39. So I started that as soon as I jumped up from the prone position and ran. So as soon as I said go, I hit start and up I got, ran, back, back, back. So Lachlan is now going to show us how it's done, but we're going to do it in fast motion when we watch it.
Up, touch, run back, on one hand, touch, good boy, up you go, and run back and through, go, 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 go. Well,
Thanks, Lachlan, for showing all of the Year 9s how to do the agility test. So that is the agility test. It's done over 10 metres. If you don't have sports cones, that's okay. If you just want to put like another hat or some shoes or something, but you will need a safe grassy area to do it on. It does need to be over 10 metres, and you will need to make sure that you've also got your protective clothing, which is just sun-smart clothing. Make sure if you need a hat, wear a hat. And if you want anything else, if you want water, make sure you take that with you. But remember, with safety, make sure that the area that you're running on is safe. Okay, so Lachlan and I are now going to show you how to do the 40-metre test. So what we're going to do is a 40-metre sprint, aren't we, Lachlan?
yes.
So 40 metres on safe ground. Now, again, the ground that's behind us, I have inspected, and yes, there is some little undulations, some little, curves and stuff, but on the whole, there's no big sticks, there's no big rocks sticking out. There is a little bit of longer grass, but other than that, it's pretty safe. Now, again, I have the creek down here. Now, I've checked for any sort of wildlife, no snakes, no anything, so that's good. And I've also got the path up the way here, but again, people are just walking on that, so that's fine. Again, my other safety thing, personal safety, make sure you got the equipment that you need. Now, I do have my mask, but because I'm recording this and sharing this with you, I've taken my mask off so that you can know what we're doing. All right, so 40 metres of sprinting, which means running your fastest that you can do. Again, I'm not asking for Usain Bolt. I'm not asking you for you to do it in like 4 or 5 seconds. That's not at all what I'm after. What am I after? It's just you giving your most explosive power. So make sure that it is speed and strength that you're doing over the 40 meters. So it means getting off the start nice and strong, getting through the pace and finishing hard. Don't finish at the 40 meter mark, run past the 40 meter mark. Make sure whoever's timing you is standing right on the 40 meter mark to be able to get a good time on you. Now, Lachlan and I are going to do it, and we're going to get a time. I'm just going to hold the phone and time it. But, however, I'm then going to video him doing it so that you can see what I expect from you while you're doing it. All right. We've done it a couple of times now. We've run over to 40 meters. And as I was explaining to Lachlan, the first part is always about power. So that first 10 meters is about power. Then after that, that's when your speed really comes in. Now, we did it in 5.9 seconds. So that's just me. And again, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. This is a speed test for you. Pure speed, and it's purely about you. All right, if that is 1 minute, that's 1 minute. If that's 5 seconds, that's 5 seconds, whatever you want to do. Okay, year 9, let's have a look at a demonstration now of the 40 meter sprint test. This is a test purely of speed. So this is a speed test. So we're going to put Lachlan, that is my son, over the 40 meter test. He is an 8-year-old, and he's going to do it over the 40 meters. And he's going to do it as fast as he can because remember, it's a test of speed. Let's see how he goes. Take your marks. Set. Go. Well done to Lachlan there. So that is the 40 meter sprint test. That is trying to test your speed. So well done, Lachlan. That was really well done. So 40 meters of sprinting, that's the fastest you can go to test speed. That is the component of fitness that you're testing, speed. All right, year 9, now time for a power test. So this is a strength and power test, and it is called the standing long jump. That means that you are going from a stationary position to an explosive jump in a mainly vertical but somewhat also horizontal, mainly horizontal but a somewhat vertical jump. So you're mainly jumping out, but you will have to jump up a little bit. It is an explosive activity. It's an explosive muscular contraction, and it is something that tests your power and your strength. Now, what I've done here is as follows. So what I've set up is a standing long jump where the markers are marked out at 1 meter intervals. Red is the start, yellow is 1 meter, green is 2 meters, blue is 3 meters. From the standing position, you throw yourself both up as well as out and forwards in front of you. Remember above everything that safety is important. I again have checked the area. There's no sticks that I'm going to land on. If I fall down, there's nothing that's going to hurt me. So we're ready to go. Watch Lachlan demonstrate to us, and then I will demonstrate to you. Lockie, off you go. Great jump. Lachlan did then was he threw his hands up in the air. He then threw his body forwards. So by throwing his arms up in the air, he projected himself vertically, but also by jumping forwards, he projected himself horizontally, thus making an arc up and out. I'm now going to demonstrate what I'd like you to do. Okay, year 9, so from a starting position, nice wide base. I want you to bend down at your knees a little bit, and I want you to look the direction that you're going to jump. As you jump, you're going to bend down, you're going to contract all your leg muscles, and you're going to then explode both up and out and forwards. Hopefully something like this. Okay, so as you could see, I exploded both vertically and horizontally, and because of my momentum, I did go forwards. That's okay. Again, because I've been safe and I've noticed that there's nothing in front of me that if I had fallen down forwards, I would have hurt myself, and I didn't. I didn't fall down forwards, I just took a step forwards, and that's okay. Remember, I'm not looking for Olympic record long jump, nor are we looking for any sort of Olympic high jump. What are we after as a department? We are after, as teachers, you just giving it a go. Testing yourself. How far can you explode forwards? Remembering that you will need some height, but to go forwards. How far can you go? Give it your best go. If you need a measure, all right, you can go roughly, but it would be better if you could get a tape measure. I'm sure some of you have got some in, maybe some gardening equipment or some tools at home. Use one of them, because I don't think many of you will go over 5 meters. That's pretty good if you do, but I would suspect most of you are around the 1 to 3 meter mark, which most measuring tapes are able to do. So please make sure you measure it and give that at your best go. Again, that was the standing long jump, and that was testing power and strength, but particularly power.